school. You don't feel good. What's going on? Open your mouth for me and say, ah. Ah. Ooh, your throat is red. Feels like you got a little temperature. Your tummy hurts. Cassie said she didn't feel good yesterday at school. Well, you probably have what she's got. Okay. Well, let me call your teacher, and I'll let her know. Let's get you covered up, because I don't want you to get cold if you're chilled. You want me to get you anything while I'm downstairs? You're hungry? I'm surprised you have an appetite. Okay, let me go call your teacher right quick, and then I'm going to get you some chicken and stars, and I'll be right back, okay? All right, hang on. Okay. You want to eat right now? Okay, well, we can put it aside, and you can eat it in a little bit. You don't have to eat right now if you don't feel like it. That's fine. I also brought you some Sprite and some crackers, and that'll help settle your stomach a little bit. I'm going to wipe your face off a little bit here. I know. I hate it too, honey. Here, let's put this on your head, and then I'll help you cool off a little bit. Here we go. I'm going to take your temperature, okay? Okay. Say ah. Okay. Clamp down on it. Now don't bite it. You don't want to break that glass. Alright, don't talk. Just keep it under your tongue and hang on. Yeah, you're burning up. .3. You definitely have a temperature. Well, your teacher said the only thing you need to be working on today is your state history. Do you know about what state that you're doing the history on? Tennessee? Okay. Well, we can do that in a little bit. I went and rinsed out the bathroom garbage can for you. I'm going to set it right here. So if you feel like you're going to throw up, you try to make it in that bucket, okay? Well, I know it's gross, but it's better than you puking on the floor. I know. I know. I'm sorry. You want to try a little bit of soup? It's chicken and stars. Might make your throat feel better since it's good and warm. Okay. There you go. That's good, isn't it? I love that too. Mimi used to give this to me when I was little and I didn't feel good. You want a little bit of Sprite? Okay, there you go. That'll help settle your stomach some. I'm going to set this tray over here, and when you want some more, you let me know, okay? You want to watch the Waltons? Oh, we can do that in a little bit. I want you to lay up here in the bed right now, though. I want you to get better first. What's your favorite episode of the Waltons? I like those too. The ones with Grandpa in them are probably my favorites. I know, Grandma was mean, wasn't she? I know. Those Baldwin ladies always making up that recipe. It's so silly. I know it. Here, let me take that rag off your head. Let's refold it. I know. I'm sorry my baby's sick. Dadgummit. Well, we'll get you to feeling better. We'll see if we can't get a doctor appointment for you today. If we can't, we'll try tomorrow. Yeah. Or we can watch Little House on the Prairie later. I know it. Somebody's always going blind. What are you talking about? You heard your daddy say that, didn't you? That's what he says. I know, it's a good show. I like it too. Well, let me get some of your books and we'll sit here and we'll go over your lessons. I know you don't, honey, but I don't want you to get behind in school. It'll only take a little bit. It'll be fun, I promise. Okay, hang on. Okay. Now, what state did you tell me that you have to do a report on? Tennessee? Okay. I know a little bit about it. I'm pretty sure that the state flower is an iris, a purple iris. They smell so good. And the state bird, it's a mockingbird. Yep. State bird of Tennessee is a mockingbird. Do you remember that Patti Page song? Mockingbird Hill. When the sun in the morning peeps over the hill, and it kisses the roses round my windowsill. Tra-la-la, twiddly-dee-dee, it gives me a thrill to wake up in the morning on Mockingbird Hill. I love her. I know she sang the Tennessee Waltz too. You remember that? Yes, she's a sweet, sweet singer. Okay, let's see. What else? Tennessee State Tree. Goodness, I'm not sure. Is it a dogwood? Or a magnolia? Or a tulip poplar? I'm not real sure. We'll have to go look in the encyclopedia for you. Figure it all out. Famous people from Tennessee. Davy Crockett. Can't forget him. Davy Crockett, king of the wild frontier. Born on a mountaintop in Tennessee. You like when I sing. Let's see, who else? Andrew Jackson. Old Hickory. He lived in Nashville. Yeah. Minnie Pearl. Don't forget her. Let's see, who else? Elvis. Now, he was born in Mississippi, but he lived in Memphis, so I'm not sure if he counts or not. We'll claim him. And don't forget old Dolly. I know. We can't forget her. All right, so what other kind of history do you need to know? It's known as the Volunteer State, yes. And Nashville is the capital. And it's an agricultural state, yes. Well, it sounds like you've got everything you need, so you just got to compile it into an essay. Well, I'm sure she'll give you an extra day, honey. Yeah, you'll be fine. Your fever seems to be going down, so I'm glad about that. were y'all doing digging in the dirt on the playground yesterday? I saw your britches. They were filthy. You were trying to dig to China. Well, how far did you make it? Well, that's so fun. I know. Did y'all make ramps yesterday and jump them with your bikes? Is that how you got that scratch on your knee? I thought so. I know, y'all gotta be careful. A bunch of wild heathens. You want some more soup? It's almost gone cold. There you go. There you go. That's good, isn't it? Another bite. It hurts your throat. I'm sorry. Oh, no. Here. Pop one of these Luden's cough drops in your mouth. There you go. That might help. You want to try to take a nap? I know it. I'll stay with you. I'll stay with you till you go to sleep, okay? Okay, you want to read a book? I like that one too. Let me see if I can find it. Okay. Did you get your letter from Mimi last week? That was so sweet of her to send those stamps. So you wrote her one back too. What'd you say? You told her about what the Easter Bunny brought you. She sent you $5. Well, that was so sweet of her. You need to be sure to write her a thank you note for that. Okay. We'll read this book. This Fragrance of Kindness book, and it's about letters. And it says that letters have the magical capacity to encourage, not once or twice, but as many times as the recipient pulls out the faded paper, the words are written and rereads them. Even if the stationery has faded and lost some crispness, the thoughts of the heart lives on. They renew a sense of being loved and cared about, even that someone would sit down, put pen to paper, and write the letter. In our high-tech times of instant communication, letter writing seems to be a lost art. Yes, email is handy for keeping in touch with quick notes no matter where you are in the world, but the written note that expresses love or encouragement or praise or a simple hello is a gift from the soul. Whether a scented piece of paper slipped into your husband's briefcase before his business trip, a yellow sticky note tucked into your child's lunchbox, or the simple words, "I'm praying for you," on a floral card given to an elderly friend who's been under the weather, notes of kindness have the potential to lift the recipient's spirit, give hope, and fill the heart with encouragement that lasts and lasts. In a most unique way, written words of encouragement touch other lives with a sweet perfume of kindness. That's so true. I do too. I love to get letters like that because I have letters even from your daddy that he wrote to me when he was 15 years old. Can you believe that? I know he was sweet. He was sweet sometimes. Well, here's another part to this. It says, I remember the first letter I received. It was from my great-uncle T.P., who lived in Alaska, which was not yet a state, and it sounded like a very far-off, fascinating place to a little girl growing up in Texas. He told me what it was like to spend winter in the frozen city of Juneau. He described ice fishing and tucked in a few photos of Eskimo children who had gone ice fishing with him. Eskimos and igloos were things I'd only seen in geography books. My uncle's letters opened up a whole new world of learning for me and provided wonderful practices writing as I responded with letters of my own. That sounds like you and Mammy. I became hooked on writing letters and remain so to this day. And this part's so true too. It says, a letter can be read and reread. It calms and soothes the sometimes turbulent waters of friendship. A letter, once a part of the writer, now becomes a part of the recipient. Outside of our actual presence, it's the best physical proof we can offer of our friendship or care or concern for another. And that's so true too, because you know, I bet you when you go back and reread those letters that Mimi wrote you, don't you feel special? It does. It affects you that way, doesn't it? I know, it's so sweet, and I'm so glad that you can read cursive, because that makes such a difference, because, you know, I've got some old letters that your great-grandmother wrote, too, and her penmanship was beautiful. Her cursive writing was beautiful, so I'll let you read those sometime. You want one more? Okay, let's see. Okay, so this says, sit by a crackling fire and read some of your favorite letters. While sitting there soaking up all the love and support, think of one person you love and write a beautiful, loving letter to that person. Let the flame in your hearth warm your heart. One letter in a lifetime to a mother, a daughter, or a special friend could make a greater difference than you dare believe. And that was written by Alexandria Stoddard. That is so true. Because it made you feel good when you got those letters, didn't it? I know it. Yeah, Alexandria Stoddard was a lady who, she's a designer and a home designer. She's written many, many books. She's one of my favorite authors. Well, you think you can go to sleep now? You look like you're getting sleepy. That medicine's probably kicked in. Yeah, I know. Got your tummy full. Here, you want a little drink of Sprite? Okay. Here you go. Here you are. That's good, isn't it? Okay, darling. Will you close your pretty eyes? I'll sit here with you till you fall asleep. Okay. Tra-la-la, twiddly-dee-dee, it gives me a thrill to wake up in the morning to the mockingbird's trill. Tra-la-la, twiddly-dee-dee, there's peace and goodwill. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da, on Mockingbird Hill. I forgot the words. You sleep, precious. I'll be back in a little bit to check on you.